And so once I woke up, first thing I did is I mean, this is not about only this day. I try to do that every single day to spend first hour kind of reflecting on myself. I'm not touching my phone. I'm not even struggling with this anymore because this does not feel as something that is hard for me or that's satisfying. So what I do is I wake up is and I then lighten the candle and I'm just breathing and watching my thoughts, which is a very powerful practice because when you watch your thoughts, you will eventually get to the point where you will be able to observe and to see them as from the neutral place, which is from the place where you do not associate yourself with your thoughts, and you literally is are able to distinguish and to understand that this is not who you are. Because you know what happens when we have thoughts, what happens is that we start to associate with them on a subconscious level, whether you want it or not, whether it's a person, a memory, something, some worries from the future, whatever that is. I mean, thoughts, even thoughts that you watched a video on, these are all the thoughts that you start to associate yourself with, whether you want it or not. And what it does, this practice, when you observe your thoughts, again, with practice, you become only good and better at it. With practice, this skill becomes stronger. You become to feel yourself as, I mean, as yourself, as not anybody, and as not somebody who is triggered by anything like that is coming your way. You are starting to be in your own frame of reality. That's why when I wake up, I first off lighten the candle and breathing deeply, feeling the separation between me and the candle flame as I'm breathing in, and as I'm breathing out, I'm focusing on the peripheral. I'm focusing on the on around the flame. Okay, and at the same time watching my thoughts, but also feeling inside of my body. As I'm breathing in, I'm feeling inside of my body. I'm feeling my body, and I'm thinking of my body. What it does is this kind of brings your energy back inside of your body, because your energy could be somewhere else, could be, it could be somewhere 2 days ago what happened, and it could be there, and you do not even know how many things you're spending your energy on unconsciously. So when you feel inside of your body, when you feel your legs, I mean, start with your legs, then moving upwards. Uh, I mean, through all parts of your body. Use, and then at the end you feel like your whole body. You start to bringing the energy back inside of your body, and this is really liberating practice. So the first hour of the day, I do not pick up my phone, any technology. Then after this practice, I'm writing down things that I'm grateful for. I've been doing that for more than 2 months already. And it's crazy how these things start to accumulate, you see? How, more and more of these things start to happen in your life so that you are grateful for. Sometimes I repeat the same things because I'm just, like this feeling. And if you're worried about that of, oh, I cannot feel any feelings when I'm, writing down these things, that was the same with me. But once I started practicing it with each time, I started to develop this kind of feeling, this understanding of what I'm grateful for. And I know things start to just accumulate, as I said. There's just more and more of them. So this is a very also powerful practice of writing down things, or just thinking about things that you're grateful for. But the thing is when you write down things, it's kind of more engaging, and it's like engages different parts of your brain, and so that's why you kind of is able to immerse yourself more in the feeling. And then what I'm doing is I'm doing my physical exercises. I'm going outside to my M bar. I'm doing like 15 to 30 minutes physical exercises. every single day because it kind of activates my body. Need to check it because it activates my body, and then I feel a completely different person after I'm doing it. Then what I try to do, I mean, not every single day, but after physical exercises, I go home and I do in my stretching and mobility exercises already at home, not a numb bar. Because the numb bar, you cannot go to the floor, get to the floor because it's dirty. And I'm doing like this stretching, touching the floor, so many different exercises I learned from different YouTubers. And I also try to do that from 20 to 30 minutes, but that's like a yoga, okay? I don't like to call it yoga because yoga associates with something that's for women, but of course I know that's a bullshit. That I mean, men also do that, but this is just. I mean, we can call it generally yoga because I'm stretching, I'm doing different exercises, but I'm combining that with also mobility exercises. Uh, and mobility exercises. What else? Tension exercises like planks and there are different components to this kind of second physical session of set of exercises that I'm doing. But then after that, what I do is I try to read. Okay, I try to read every single day, and what it does, it also kind of activates your brain. Okay, so when you read, you kind of involve yourself in the intellectual process. You actually challenge your brain to understand certain things. Reading is also a very powerful habit. We gotta all implement this into our lives.